Welcome to part 2 of today's updates. So let's look at the stock market altogether, see what happened today, and how is Bitcoin doing. Let's see if there's anything else to report. So we have one more stock to look at, an additional stock. In terms of everything else, though, looks like everything else is nothing else to say besides Rich Tech is going up. Serve Robotics is getting down there. I guess that boat has sailed. AVGO, okay, that's kind of steady. It's getting there. GoPro. Actually, Li Auto is up 7%, almost 7% today. So that is recovering steadily, slowly but surely. Headed to probably $40 in the near future, probably the next 2 years. That's a long hold. Okay, I think that's about it. So we're going to talk about that one stock that I opened in the new tab. I believe it is a tax stock related to tax, when people do your taxes, HR block. Let me just reach the bottom of this list. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay, so it's H&R block. And we'll talk about that stock. We'll do a little bit of technical analysis there right after we look at the news. Just scan over the news quickly here. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything too big here. Big tech route turns to dip. So Nvidia. How's Nvidia doing? I didn't really take a look at that too closely. Oil posts a loss, but I see oil going up. In all honesty, I don't see oil staying down for too long. It always has a recovery. Yes, it does dip, but tends to be overall strong. Oil is a limited resource, as you may know. So let's look at Nvidia and then go to that the other stock there, HR block. Can't seem to find Nvidia. I just sold that this week. 124. Okay, so it's at 124 right now. So yeah, it jumped up a little bit. So Bitcoin, yeah, let's look at Bitcoin quick. That never stops trading. That's, again, this is the stock market for dummies. I really should just invest in Bitcoin at this point, but because it does take a while for it to go up and to go down, that's why I don't invest in Bitcoin the same way that one would trade in the stock market. Because look, like for instance, say I put everything to Bitcoin at right now at 80,000 and it drops down to 40 and I'm screwed for how long? How long is this going to stay down? That's the question. It could stay down for 2 years. I might be holding the bag for 2 years. So it's better to just wait for this drop right down to this base of between 20 to 40. Wait for that drop and then buy it all up and then sell it once it hits a new high, probably 100K. So you're making 500% increase. If you could buy it at 20, if you buy it at 40, that would be what? At least a 200% increase, right? So that's Bitcoin. And this is the main reason for this video is HR Block Incorporated, stock ticker HRB, Hotel Romeo Bravo, up 12% today. And what is the price target? 53. So they are bearish on this stock. Volume was 9 million with an average volume of 988,000. Days range 63 to 68. And the 52-week range 38 to 68. Market cap over 8 billion, almost 9 billion. So is this support 38 and is that resistance 68? Let's take a look. Let's zoom out. It looks like 68 is resistance. Just based on the 5-day. Okay, about the 6-month. Yep. All right. It looks like it is setting higher highs and higher lows as well. This is just a steady stock. This is also a steady stock, just like we looked at Heinz the other day. This is steady, just like Heinz, but in a different way, because Heinz is more defined. It's more predictable. We know what Heinz's support is. It's relatively the same. The last 5 years anyway. We looked at the resistance and support are relatively the same the last 5 years. But we look at H&R Block, I should say. The support, I would say, would be ideally 12. But then when we zoom out even more, this is from 1984. Yeah, actually, that gives us a better sense. So this is the last 5 years. It looks like it's $12. 12 to 14 as support, and then resistance looks like anything above 50. But when you zoom out to the maximum chart, which is the last, 40 years? The last 40 years. It's amazing. H&R Block has been around a long time. You'll never get it at this price again, $2. Nope. You're not going to get it at $7. You're not going to get it at $8. You might get it at 12. I think that's the entry point. We want it at 12 to 15. So you go 12 to 15. Perfect entry point for H&R Block. Resistance is, I'm going to be safe and say at least 40 and above. So that's not resistance right there. The 33, that is not resistance. This is a Black Swan stock. Okay, I'm going to call it a BSS, Black Swan stock right here. 11 to 15, that's your entry point. And this is a long hold. You're just going to buy it and forget about it. Cash in, or cash out, I should say. By 12 to 15, you're going to sell that 50 and above. So that you just put in your sell order. Just keep resubmitting it every so often, just so it doesn't, before it expires. I'm going to keep that, maintain that. And I'm pretty sure H&R Block is going to be with us for a long time, because there's nothing more sure than what? Death and blank. And that's what this company does. Let's just read that one more time. I think everyone knows about H&R Block, but in case you are living under a rock, here we go. Provides assisted income tax return preparation and do-it-yourself tax return preparation services and products to the general public, primarily in the United States, Canada, and Australia. So that's what they do. And it is a buy, according to these analysts, but not according to me, and not according to Apex Investor. This is not a buy. This is a sell. This is a sell, this is a hold. This is a wait until it drops, wait till the stock market crashes to buy, because you don't want to be left holding the bag. Let's say you buy here and then it drops. What are you going to do then, right? You're stuck. Buy it at the safest price between, even 8 to 15. But I don't see it going. It's not going to go right back down there. Let's be realistic, right? 12 to 15. I think that's realistic. 12 to 15 is realistic for the stock. I think it's bound to hit that again, but you know what? Let's just increase that to 12. 12 to 20 is pretty safe. Yeah, 12 to 20 is I'd say that's safer, because we don't know if COVID-like situation will arise again, if it's going to drop to that depth. But let's just say 12 to 20, 12 to 15, or 15 to 20. But 12 to 20 all around. Resistance, once again, anything above. Let's look at the last 5 years again, gives us an idea. Anything above 40. Yeah, 40. 40 and above. So we're well over resistance. But it looks like it is setting new highs. So that is really good. This ship has sailed. I wouldn't buy this personally. So that's H&R Block. That's all for this channel for this week. Stock market is closed, obviously, on the weekend. Unless I just do a DD video or something crazy happens in the weekend, and then it shows up on StockTwits or Reddit, or just shows up on my radar regarding rich tech robotics. But it is a good idea to diversify. That's one thing I didn't really learn when I was pushing metamaterials a couple of years ago, and I was just all in on metamaterials, and that's really what broke me. I didn't prove that company. It didn't prove itself either. But you can see, if you just look at my portfolio, I have diversified quite a bit. You can see Disney there. That's really the blue chip stock. That is a evergreen company. I don't see Disney going anywhere anytime soon in terms of disappearing off the face of the earth. They're going to be around for a long time. And yeah, they've had some foibles. They've had some mistakes. But I think they are seeing a recent resurgence with Inside Out 2, with Deadpool and Wolverine, with recent announcement of The Incredibles Part 3. So, Avatar 3, there's a lot there's a lot coming up for Disney. Avengers, Doom something, Doctor Doom, and then the Avengers Secret Wars. There's a lot. There's really a lot coming up on their schedule. But the theme park, that part is really suffering, but in terms of movies, they're doing a lot better. And then you've got that one, DJT, you've got QuantumScape, so you can see how diverse my portfolio is now compared to before. And then Rich Tech, obviously, Serve Robotics is there. You've got Broadcom, GoPro is there, and then Grocery Outlet, that's food, Li Auto. So those are all the stocks that I'm invested in right now, and a little bit of percentage here and there, but it looks like GoPro took a big chunk. Actually, I'm looking to get out of GoPro, to be honest. I realized I kind of made a mistake with that one. I bought a little too high there. And Broadcom, can't wait to get out of that. I'm not looking to stay in that one too long. Rich Tech, wow, just wow. That's all I have to say. I invested how much in that initially? Whatever I invested, I think it was just over 2,000. But that's on its way up. Yeah, I'm not gonna cash out till at least $1.50 to $2 with that one. And then you got QuantumScape, so we got some car companies, electric car related, entertainment, politics. You got your robotics, AI. You've got your tech in terms of your action cameras. You've got food retailers. So you can see a little bit of everything. And if I see any of these stocks on this list drop to like an all-time low, then I'll probably pick it up, because these are pretty trustworthy companies and they've had a good track record. They've proven themselves to be mainstays and leaders in their respective industries. So you can just look at all those, and then we've got our canaries in the coal mine, sort of giving us any red flags or indicators whether a stock market crash is happening or is going to happen or has already happened. So that's all. Thank you very much for your time once again, and we'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Until that time, God bless you all, and God bless your investments.